One World Media Network. In the world, for the world. In association with OCTV. Presents.
Roadtrip Nation is one half media company, it's one half education company, and it's been on the road for 14 years, sending students on road trips across the United States and around the world, just to capture the stories of how people get to where they are in life. Roadtrip really started with this idea that myself and my two buddies from college, Nate and Mike, the three of us didn't really identify with a lot of the career paths that we were exposed to. We felt that there weren't resources out there that were preparing us for this transition going from college to a career. Roadtrip Nation's mission is all about defining your own road in life. It's really about who you are. It's really about your interests. And so therefore, we like to assess, what are people's interests? And if it's journalism, if it's art, if it's music, if it's business, to show them the pathways. So then we would go out and actually explore. We'd have experiences based on those interests about people who are actually pursuing those pathways. We have been working with institutions in higher ed as well as high school space. And so we work with a lot of different districts across the United States. Through the AT&T grant, we work with over 10 states. We've mobilized over 125,000 students.
Roadtrip Nation's been great. We've been partners for over 5 years now. We actually were able to present a check for $1.5 million to help out, because what they're doing with students is just tremendous. They have the same goals as we do. They're helping the students, trying to prepare them for the life skills and really give them the tools to better themselves. And I think it's really showing them that they can do it, and they do have the right stuff to not only graduate from high school, but go on into college, get these degrees, because you need those to work for corporations like us.
Roadtrip Nation and AT&T Foundation, through the Aspire program, has really been engaging youth that are at risk of not graduating high school to be engaged and to find their coursework to be more relevant. And one reason students are dropping out of high school is because they didn't feel their classes were connected to the real world, and they didn't have enough real world learning opportunities. So we created the Roadtrip Nation experience to really target just that. This last grant that they provided was to extend Roadtrip Nation's curriculum into 10 states to mobilize over 15,000 students through our experience. And it's implemented and integrated within their existing course structure. But it's really just to kind of bridge this gap between what am I learning in school, why am I understanding math and the quadratic formula, to what are the pathways out there that are available to me.
I've met some of these students, and they're gone on to college, and they're telling me themselves they never even thought of it. They thought, well, I'll get out of high school, go to work, help mom and dad if they need to. But now they're in college. We're seeing it all through my territory, and AT&T, I know, is seeing it throughout the United States.
We have a series on public television. We're really just broadcasting and sharing experiences that students were having. We air every fall, and so it's just picked up in local markets. And you can go to roadtripnation.com/PBS to learn more about the carriage. You can deliver information all day long, but if you don't mobilize this generation of millennials, if you don't engage them, then you're kind of only meeting them halfway.